Well, a big thank you to our over, I think, 525 patrons and 33,400 subscribers. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, listening to this amazing music. It really means a lot. So, let's continue. But if you want to join in on the fun and get a video just like this, there is a link in the description for our Patreon. Join the $15 tier or up, one for your request a month. See you later. Well, yeah, you know what? No, never mind. We're not doing it. Whew, never mind. It's cold outside. Can I come back, guys? I didn't mean it. Hi, guys. Welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. This has been a track. This has been a track that has been requested for probably a year now, at least. And it's funny because my home state and still living state, their university mascot is the Terrapin. So it's meant to be. We're listening to Terrapin Station by Grateful Dead. Off the album of the same name, I believe it's like a 16-minute long track. This is basically like a Fish video, Fish Jam, and I bet some of my Fish fans are over here watching this one too, because I know there's some cross-pollination between these bands, and I love the jam bands, man, like that, I really do. They all range from like the Allman Brothers to these guys to Fish, all the ones we've done, they're just so great, man, and this is the studio track. I was advised, because I asked the Discord community, I was like, what do you think? They said do the studio one first, so here we are, and I don't think there's any other see, this is what was tripping me up. I thought there was you guys said there was another track that went with this one, but it's already 16.5 minutes long. That's enough as it is. No one requested this. This is just me doing it because you guys have been patient and you've asked for it for a long time, so let's do it. If y'all aren't subscribed to help brother out, click that icon right below my face. I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like and a comment with another Grateful Dead track to do after this one. I'd be much appreciated. And bringing that up, what year was it? 1977. What a good year, right? Estimated profits on this one too. We've done that one. I'll link the Dead playlist like I said up there. All right, here we go. Terrapin Station by the Grateful Dead. 3, 2, 1, go. We're finally here, guys. Let's dance, huh? Bill Cruiser.
Let my inspiration flow in talk and rhyme, suggesting rhythm that will not forsake me till my tale is told and done. While the fire lights aglow, strange shadows from the flames will grow till things we've never seen will seem familiar. Shadows of a sailor.
Oh, this is just part one. Wow.
Foul and fair all sworn. Down in Carlisle he loved a lady many years ago. Here beside him stands a man, a soldier, from the looks of him, who came through many
This
fights,
is Jerry singing?
but lost at love.
I love that little like.
While the storyteller speaks, a door within the fire creaks, suddenly flies open, and a girl is standing there.
Oh, the little keys right there too. It's so good.
Glowing hair, all that fancy paints as fair. She takes her fan and throws it in the lion's den. Which of you to gain me tell will risk uncertain pains of hell?
I feel like shit, so I needed this.
Forgive you if you will not take the chance. The sailor gave at least a try. The soldier being much too wise. Strategy was his strength and not disaster.
So good. Oh my god. lady with a fan.
That's how it stands today. You decide if he was wise. The storyteller makes no choice. Soon you will not hear his voice. His job is to shed light and not to master.
I love it, dude. This is so good. I'm kind of lost in it. It's like dopamine in audio form. I love that. What's that sound?
While you were gone, these spaces filled with darkness. The obvious was hidden, with nothing to believe in. The compass always points to Terrapin. Sullen wings of fortune beat like rain. You're back in Terrapin for good or ill again.
Oh,
For good
the
or
orchestration
ill
is
again.
spectacular. Okay. They let Bill and Mickey off the leash. Those symbols are insane. There's no way it's been 12 minutes already. That's crazy. Wow. I was not expecting this. Holy shit. cannot wait to see the live video for this, bro. Oh my god. I was not expecting this at all. Bring it back. So whimsical, but so serious at the same time. I love it. It's so good, bro. What the fuck? Is it really over already? That's crazy. I want more, bro. That was epic as fucking hell, bro. We're already deep enough in the video I can curse as much as I want now. Holy shit, dude. Well, once again, you guys were correct. I see why y'all were so persistent on requesting that, because that is out of this world in so many different ways. So I looked it up right before it ended. So Terrapin Part 1, often known as Terrapin Station, takes up the entire second side of their 1977 album Terrapin Station. It's split up into 7 distinct movements. It's the band's longest studio recording at 16 minutes and 23 seconds long. While the Grateful Dead have never performed the song live in full, the first 3 sections of the song, usually denoted as simply Terrapin Station, became commonplace in the band's setlist. The song's lyrics were written by Robert Hunter, with the music being written by Jerry, Mickey Hart, and Bill Kreutzmann. So I guess, do I label this Terrapin Part 1 or Terrapin Station? I'm guessing Terrapin Station will get more clicks, I guess. I hate to say it like that, but Terrapin Part 1, I'm guessing only the fans will understand that, and then Terrapin Station, you know. So we'll go with Terrapin Station. Since the passing away of Mr. Garcia in 1995 and the dissolution of the Grateful Dead, many groups consisting of former members of the band, such as Further and Bob Weir and Wolf Brothers, whatever, have performed the piece in full. So the Grateful Dead themselves never did the full suite, I guess, together. All right, Terrapin Part 1 is the only lead vocal from Garcia on Terrapin Station, with all other lead vocals in the album being shared by Bob Weir and Donna Jean, I'll say. The Part 1 and the title refers to the fact that only a portion of Hunter's lyrics intended for the piece were used. Hunter's 1980 album Jack o' Roses contains a version of the suite with portions cut from the Dead version, including sessions entitled Ivory Wheels and Rosewood Track and Jack o' Roses. So there's other parts of that too. So I guess Terrapin Station came about as the first thing that came into his mind at the beginning of a writing session that would yield the entire set of lyrics written for the track, and that was Hunter, I guess, the guy who wrote it. Okay, so it says that it marks a noticeable departure from the band's usual sound due to Keith Olsen's production. Performances by the Martin Ford Orchestra and the English Choral were added to the track, giving it a much more produced sound and sharing some similarities with the heavily orchestrated sound of progressive rock. Oh, wow. These additions proved to be controversial. Hart felt Olsen's decision to replace a timbale part with strings was disrespectful, while Kreutzmann called the string arrangements really grandiose. Like somebody's ego is playing those strings. Oh my god. Alright, so we'll get to the lineup now. Jerry Garcia, lead guitar and vocals. Bob Weir on rhythm guitar and vocals. Phil Lesh on bass. Mickey Hart on drums. Bill Kreutzmann on drums. Keith Gacho. I'm so bad with names, you guys. Keith Gacho, I'll say. Keyboards, and then Donna, his wife, I guess, on vocals, and then Paul Buckmaster did the orchestral arrangements, and then Martin Ford Orchestra and the English Choral. Fantastic. I mean, all the way around, what an amazing track. Honestly, the standout for the first little bit of it, before the strings and the orchestration really took off, was honestly Garcia's vocals. I've never heard Jerry sing like that. That was the most beautiful sounding voice I've heard come from him. And I know he's kind of like Zappa in a way with, he's got his tongue firmly in cheek half the time, you know, with his lyrics and his singing. And he's so talented at everything that he does, and he's just so chill about it. He's like your stoned uncle, you know what I mean? Well, he was, I'm sorry. But, you know, he seems so cool about things and so chill. Like, I've seen the live videos, I've seen an interview or two of him, and he seemed like a chill dude, you know? And I know this band went through strife, and it went through turmoil just like every band does. But man, was that one of the best songs you've ever heard or what? That's definitely my favorite Grateful Dead song, easily. I was not expecting the orchestral, the choral stuff either. I mean, they really went for broke with this song. They the producer definitely swung for the fences, and so did the guys by writing this. But the overdubs, I guess, of the orchestral stuff in the second half of the song, it was present in the first half, but it really came into fruition in the second half. Honestly, I think it added a lot to that song. I'm not gonna lie. I know that was like, you know, a bunch of parts strung together. I think the strongest parts being the first two parts, which was Lady with the Fan, which was probably my favorite part, honestly, and then the second part, and then whatever one with the drum solo was my other favorite part. Those are the three ones I like the most. So I guess that would denote the ones that with the orchestral stuff were my least favorite ones, but I did enjoy them though, you know what I'm saying? But that first half of that song is some of the most beautiful sounding music I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it's seriously, but then it got epic and grandiose. I'll agree with the grandiose term, but not in a bad way. Sometimes grandiosity isn't, like, I guess, exclusively bad. You know, it's sometimes a little pomp and a little, you know, circumstance and stuff like that. It's good for music sometimes, because when you have a juggernaut of a track like this, you might as well show it off. I mean, you might as well go for it. You already wrote a 16.5-minute long track, or suite, basically. You might as well go for it. And the guys definitely went for it here. I loved it, man. The guitar from Jerry and the vocals, and especially in the first part, I mean, out of this world. That's easily, just that 4.5 minutes alone was my favorite part of the Grateful Dead. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. I kind of see why they strung all these together, because they definitely, you know, they set out to write it like this, and they didn't even use all the parts. That's from the lyrics, at least. So that's fascinating to me. So there's like lost parts of this song, or not lost, but they're in a different album. I think that's really cool. The percussion from Bill and Mickey, out of this world, especially when that solo came in there at the end. It almost sounded like some Pacific Islander or like tribal kind of sounds. It was so good, dude. The toms, oh my god, when they know how to use their toms so well. I've noticed that with the Dead, the Allman Brothers, and Fish with Fishman. Oh, by the way, Fish fans, if you know what version of Reba is the best one from like the 90s I should do, let me know down below, because I'm planning on doing Reba, I think, for this Saturday's Fish Fry Saturday, whatever. So if you have a recommendation for that, leave it down below, because I'd really appreciate it. Same thing with any other Grateful Dead tracks you think I'd like. Always leave it in the comments. I always come back and scan them, and I'm always, you know, that's how I picked this one. So I'm very grateful for you guys for picking this. I'm probably never going to forget that. I'm not going to lie. And this is one of those tracks where you have to digest it and listen to it multiple times to fully get it. That's with most of the Dead tracks, except for the first one I ever did, which was freaking Touch of Grey. Whoever put me up to that, that's hilarious, bro. The first track I heard by them was that. But still, it was a very, you know, fun and lighthearted approach into the band. And then you listen to the other stuff and you're like, holy shit, dude. But this is definitely the most epic song I've heard from them, I think. It's soaring, it's gorgeous, it's a little grandiose, but sometimes that's a good thing. That's my final analysis of it. Like I said, the percussion was completely strong throughout, even when the dynamics and everything called for the song called for them to very I don't know, kind of lightly use the kit in a way, but still make a big impact in the first half. They really did that, but when they turned it on with all the extra shit in the second half, absolutely amazing, bro. The guitar from Bob and from Jerry, fantastic here. And also, I think in the second part, the instrumental part, Terrapin Station, I think that's when the bass was the most prominent. Was it? See, now I can't remember. It was so much. There was a lot in that song, so I can't wait to listen to it a couple times and actually have like a full analysis of it. But the bass, when it did pop up, was fantastic as well. That's just one of the most finely constructed suites I think I've ever heard, because it was seamless, it transitioned perfectly, and that was 17 minutes basically, and it felt like it was 4 minutes long. Like, I can't believe that song was over that quickly. Like, that's crazy to me. But thank you so much, everybody who recommended this. I know there's a few commenters that have been bugging me for months about this video. Now I guess we're gonna work on pet sound side too, right? But yeah, any other recommendations, leave it down below. It's definitely the standout in this being the strings and the arrangements from Paul Buckmaster, and then Jerry Garcia, bro. His vocals and guitar in this were sublime, but sometimes I don't know where he starts and Bob ends, you know, sort of thing. So I don't know exactly who's playing what in what parts. I know you guys will probably fill me in, as you always do, and it's much appreciated. Seriously, I couldn't do this without you guys. Like, seriously, I would be just like dropped off in the middle of the ocean with nowhere to go. That's basically what this channel would be like without you. So don't forget to hit the like, and if you really like the video, maybe join the Patreon and get a video just like this. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been 28 minutes. It's time for me to go. See you later.